Hello, chat. Welcome back to Jurassic June. We are here once again. This is not a flattering look right now on the camera. This is the problem with streaming during the day. We can't really get our mood lighting right. Hope you're all doing well. Hello, Scooby Dooby Doo. Hello, Moto. We're going to be playing Turok: Escape from Lost Valley. Now, if you've watched a Turok Tuesday before, we do Turok Tuesdays every year as of June. You've probably heard us talk about how the Turok is originally a comic book character. Specifically, the comic book character started like back in the 50s and would run kind of consistently up and through the 90s alongside the 90s video games. The character would take a break and would like come back for like a few years. We believe in Image Comics. Maybe no, it was Dark Horse. Then go away for a while and then come back, and it's always just been kind of like a back and forth here and there. But what's interesting is that the games themselves were never really based on the comic book. When Acclaim made Turok Dinosaur Hunter, they took the name Turok Dinosaur Hunter from the comic book, but they rebooted the comic. They bought the license for the comic and made a new comic continuity for their games to not have to deal with the existing one. So that's interesting because that's where the whole concept of like Turok being a title came from, for example. Then they rebooted the Turok games in 2008, and even though there was a Turok movie coming up the same year, an animated Turok movie, which is pretty good, that game did not follow the movie or the comic. It was another original continuity, completely different from the rest. And the upcoming game, Turok Origins, also seems to be another fully original take on the character and mythos and everything. So there's not really any real adaptations of the comics. Except in 2019, when Pillow Pig Games put out Turok: Escape from Lost Valley exclusively for PC, a game no one remembers, no one plays, and we had never played before either, but we have owned it for many years. So, on Turok Tuesday so far, we have played through, well, the original trilogy of Turok games, the Game Boy Color quadrilogy of Turok games. We have played through Turok Evolution with cheats, because fuck that game. We haven't played Turok 2008 on a Turok Tuesday yet, but there is an old playthrough of the game up on the channel. So, there wasn't much left to pick from. Sure, we haven't played Rage Wars for the N64 just yet, and there is that aforementioned replay of 2008. And there's also Turok Evolution for the Game Boy Advance, and Turok 2008, the mobile Java phone game, and of course the upcoming Turok Origins, which is coming out this year at some point. So that left us with today's game. Shall we hop into it? Yes, we shall. Third game has been picked up. It's one of those games that if you're tabbed out, the game doesn't exist. Here we are. Turok: Escape from Lost Valley. It looks very different from other Turok games. It has this very cartoony, chibi art style. There's also no options menu, apparently. Is this a gamepad game or is it a mouse and keyboard game? Guess we'll find out. Let's go. Let's go. This is not a gamepad game. If neither X or start starts, it's a PlayStation controller, so X as in the A button, then we're guessing it's a mouse and keyboard game. That's okay. Go. What? Yeah, okay, this time worked. Normal, hard, very hard. Well, it's the first time playing, so normal. Chapter 1. 3 horn blocks our path. Okay. How long have I been out, Andor? Andar, I do not know. It has been so long I lost track of time. Let's make sure we are ready to continue our search for a way out of Lost Valley. I set up a training area while you were asleep. You still remember how to walk, Turok? Okay, yeah, so Andar has not appeared in any game before this. Andar is Turok's brother. So that's cool to see. Okay, yeah. WASD to move. Attack these targets with your knife. Okay. Alright. Try storing those three with consecutive attacks. Okay. This is difficult. There we go. I have more set up over here. Maybe this is meant for a controller, because that combat movement felt odd. We're gonna try with a controller. Try hitting the target with your bow. Yeah, okay. No. Okay, no, there is a... Oh wow, no, it's... Okay, yeah, no, you straight up can't move with the gamepad. It is not meant for gamepad. Okay. Right battle with bow. This is an odd game. Try hitting a moving target. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna hit Andar? We don't want to hit Andar! Okay. Now let us practice dodging. Dodge my attacks by rolling. Okay. Oops. I jump over those logs behind me. Okay. Hold on. Yep. How many times do we have to do this? I think we're ready to continue a search for a way out of Lost Valley. Okay. It's clearly a Dark Souls shortcut back. Okay. Hello? This caveman look... Oh, the dialogue wasn't even on screen. Turok versus caveman. Is this Dark Souls? Dodge roll and attack. Got away. The aesthetic is interesting. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that! What are you supposed to be? What are you supposed to be? Oh, little access when they die. I love that. Like, we're not seeing any sickle claws. The heads are very, like, square. We have no idea what these are supposed to be. They look like tiny T-Rexes. That seems like an odd first encounter, so... Probably not. Oh, hello. If you bring me fur of bear, I will make you something. Oh. It's a bit like a Zelda game, too. Cool. Honestly, if you were to make a traditional Turok game, like we're talking like something based on the original comics, we would probably like say make a Zelda game. Now you fight all. Okay. The combat system is actually better than we expected, given that it's an 8-directional isometric game with a mouse control for attack. It actually works pretty good. You strong. You help. 3-horned honker blocks our path. Okay. Let's set up a camp here. Let us set up a camp here. Press basic camp to enter campaign. Oh yeah, once again, it's Dark Souls. Bonfire lit. Hello. Oh no. Oh no, we're getting Jurassic Park flashbacks. No. Oh. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay, it's a Bane. Okay, it's a no, not a Bane. It's a oh, holy what is with Jurassic June and us dying to Triceratopses? Oh, fuck. Andar, my brother, help me. Andar is Turok's brother, right? I seem to remember that. It's been a very long time since we read the comics. So, even then, we've never read like them all the way through, start to finish either. Like we just like read snippets here and there. We actually really wanted to have a copy of the very rare Swedish localization of Turok. Turok was very, very, very briefly localized as a series in another book. Map your way out of Lost Valley beyond this path. Shadow 2, surrounded by water honkers. Okay. But yeah, Turok was very briefly localized in a different comic, but there was one devoted Turok album. We only found out this very recently. Looks like we're still in Lost Valley. It looks like we're still in Lost Valley. Let's set up a camp here. We really wanted to have that for Turok Tuesday, but we missed the auction. It wasn't even we couldn't afford it. Didn't go for that much. We just missed it. These giant crabs are in the way. These giant crabs are in the way. Clear the area so we can make a raft. Okay. Oh! Your attacks bounce right off their hard shells. Are you telling us that now? Ah, you motherfucker. No, that was quick. Why couldn't we just make the raft like where we were? Where did they come from? No. We come in peace. There's no need to fight with us. Get strangers! It's our land. No strangers leave alive. Turtle people. I don't know. They play World of Warcraft in a very classic way. Oh wait, are we controlling Andor now? No, we're not. No. Okay, no. He's just helping. So maybe we could like swap or something, but... You think there's a 2-player mode, maybe? Feels like that would make sense, right? This feels very much like it was made for very, very, very young children. What really makes you wonder, like, why Turok? Why did this have to be a Turok game? Because the only thing that caused was that it made people who, like, was really into the N64 games upset because this is so different. And then the game was taken off very quickly off of store shelves because it's a licensed game and they lost the license. What was that about? Can't jump or dodge on the raft. You're being surrounded by water hunkers. These are water hunkers, apparently. Oh, dolphins. Fuck. Oh, we... Okay. Oh yeah. Good job, Andar. You should rest on this island. Okay. Little checkpoint. Well, what was that? Holy fuck, is that a plesiosaur? Long neck water hunker. Okay. What are we supposed to attack? Okay. This can't be the only way to attack it. Not doing nearly enough damage with that. What was that? I do like these little versus screens, they're fun. That might actually... The honker thing might be a thing from the comics. We don't really remember. But it might be what Turok and his tribe referred to large animals as. I'm not entirely sure. This boss fight is not as fun as the Triceratops one. Also, why can't we help Andar up? Like, come on. This is not boss music, we would say. Like, this is very, like... This is like exploring a village music. God, we do not understand how to deal with this thing. Okay. Oh, charged up attacks, right? That was the thing. There's still only just 2 bars. I guess it's better though, but... But yeah, classic stream moment of forgetting a basic mechanic for the game. No one watches Lesbi Andrea's streams because she's good at video games, let's be real. Whoa! Wait, what? What? Oh, we have a jump button. Again. What we said just seconds ago. Genuinely forgot. Ah, fuck. Oops, that was bad. fuck off. This boss fight, like, we got the strat down now, but like, the amount of damage it does and how long it takes for this early in the game is very odd. And the very small space you have to move on doesn't help either, but yeah, very odd second boss fight for a game. Especially since this game is so clearly meant for very young kids. Like, we don't think the average kid in 2019 is gonna have the patience for this. Not even in like a, oh, kids these days kind of way. Like, just in like a, no, I wouldn't have had when I was a kid, so why would a kid in 2019? That kid in 2019 can play fucking... Guess what games are out in 2019? Animal Crossing. I don't know. Yeah, this is Turok. This is the latest Turok game. And it's the one that's actually based on the comics this time. The only Turok game based on the comics. Not art style wise though. Hello, Jeb. We keep messing up. There we go. Ouch. Okay, yeah, we have to reset that one. Maybe the Curious be better at this than you? Yeah, I mean, maybe. Maybe. We just don't think the average kid has the patience for a boss fight this long with mechanics this simple. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe it's just that we don't have the patience for it. We are not a child, after all. Okay, so the red ice means it's invulnerable. We think that's what we figured out. Maybe it just means fast attacks, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, no, you can't attack him with red eye still. Oh, come on, we were knocked in the way! We really wish this game worked on gamepad. Hold on, what if we... There's the controls. There's settings now, okay. No. Straight up, there is no gamepad controls. That is amazing. Okay. Honestly, if you're gonna make like an isometric game like this with mouse controls, then like, why not just make it a turn-based strategy game? There's so many odd choices about this game. Would love to talk to the developers. This is legitimately like no other game we've seen. It's very, very cool, if nothing else. I suppose gameplay-wise is a bit similar to the last two Game Boy Color Turok games, Rage Wars and Shadow of Oblivion. They were like top-down games, which obviously like this is isometric, so it's very similar. But gameplay-wise, this is definitely slower. Because the Game Boy Color games were very fast. Oh, come on. And sometimes the fucking game just eats your input, so you were trying to charge an attack there, but Turok just walked instead. What? The timing on those jumps over the rolls are also very finicky. Like the first few times we did it correctly, we jumped as the head was up, but now that did not work. Okay. There's a lot of dead space on the screen. Oh, come on. It deals way too much fucking damage. It deals way too much fucking... This is on the lowest difficulty. There are 2 higher difficulties than these. Just kill me. Like this isn't worth continuing. Why the fuck does it do 2 full bars of damage on its starting attack? Like, we don't understand this game. I'm bad at it. Why can't we help Andar up to get some help? Ugh. Okay, so you can't cancel out of a aim by jumping. That's annoying. How are these attacks not hitting? How are these attacks not hitting? This is fucking bullshit. We're so clearly hitting. Fucking hell. I hope there's a way out of Lost Valley on the other side of this water. Yeah, you and me both, Andar. I'm gonna climb back up on the raft. By the way, look what we found the other day at the second-hand store. All 14 The Land Before... Oh wow, that's the glare is really bad there. All 14 The Land Before Time movies. Kiefer Sutherland's best work are on here. It's on here. This honker is dead. This honker is dead. Look at the honker's mouth. Must be poison berries around here. We should rest before we investigate. Alright. Let's go see what's down here. Okay, we can't jump down there. Okay, up. Still not sure what the hell this dinosaur is supposed to be. Andar! Andar just shot us! So not cool. Oh. Andar! Monkey man? Okay. As opposed to. We're all monkey men. That's how clades work. Do you think Turok believes in evolution? And that's really fucking useless. He was good in the fight against the dolphins. He was helping up there. Yeah, I think this is why we thought this game was a two-player game. I mean, it seems it's not. There was no setting for that. But like all the screenshots we saw had like Turok and Andar, like Andar shooting and fighting as well. We just assumed this was a co-op game, like Resident Evil 5. Definitely the comparison that was the best to go with. We can't think of a better one. Contra? Yeah, whatever. But I guess not. Give Andar back. If you want friend back. Defeat Killer Hunker. Use Vine Bridge. Get back near your camp. There's no Vine Bridge anymore. It's TikTok now. What? Okay. We know Vine didn't become TikTok, by the way, but it did replace TikTok. Can we cut down this grass? No. This must be the Vine Bridge. This must be the way to the sky deck. So far we have accidentally... moved the right way, so we haven't really gotten to do any optional stuff. Let's try and do that now. Oh. How do you do that? Can we break this with the bow and arrow? No. There's the poison berries. Maybe we can feed them to the giant hunker. We have no idea if this game has that kind of puzzle solving, but you know, one can dream. I can use these berries to make a poison coating for my arrows. Hey! This game at least seems better than Turok Evolution, but I'll wait because Turok Evolution didn't show how much it sucked until a bit into the game. Yeah, Turok Evolution starts off really good. No, okay, now we don't want to waste our arrows on these though. Okay, it was just a dead end here. Alright. Yeah, if we were to make a Turok game, well, okay, honestly, if we were to make a Turok game, we would probably just be like, yeah, let's make another FPS game because that's like what's popular and we like those games. But if someone convinced us to be bold, we would make a Zelda style, like a 3D Zelda style game, like in the style of Ocarina of Time to Twilight Princess, where, you know, Turok runs around with like knife, bow and arrow, and a gun. He would get a gun eventually. Maybe a rifle. And it would be very much like exploring little dungeons around the Lost Valley and fighting against colonizers. Then again, we could do that without it being Turok. There's no reason. He working with Monkey Man. Get him! Who are you? Spider-Man? This is now a cross-collaboration stream with the upcoming film Spider-Man Brand New Day and the out now on Prime Video Spider Noir series. That's a joke, by the way. You know, for being spiders, you don't climb much. You're just kind of hopping around, but there are jumping spiders, that makes sense. We don't want to waste our poison arrows. But it would actually be really fun to see someone try and power scale Turok against comic book characters, considering like he is a comic book character and he has a lot, so many decades of comics to like, pull from. We're still very skeptical about the upcoming Turok game, by the way. It does not look good. We'll give it a chance when it comes out, but like it does not look good. It's very strange how Saber Interactive are both doing the new Turok game and the new Jurassic Park game. And it's sad we have to be skeptical about both games. Holy shit. Wait, can we just ignore these and run away? The next death battle is gonna be a nonsense fight. Aren't all of them? Okay, what's the next one? The Centuries of Superboy Prime. Oh. 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 I mean, they're both world-ending monsters. Yeah, exactly. See, this once again comes into like our problem with power scaling and like can character defeat X stuff. We think a Sentry versus Superboy Prime is a really cool concept if it wasn't about a fight. You know? If it wasn't in the context of a battle, the pairing would be much more interesting. Are we done? Yes. That sucked. I should rest here before I take on the killer honker. Well, it's gonna pour ourselves some more soda. Hello, Monkey Man. Turok versus Killer Honker. Wait, how do we use our switch arrow? E. Okay. It's not going well. Did that even do anything to this motherfucker? Did we just waste our poison arrows on nothing? Did we get our poison arrows back? Yes, okay. Ouch. And yeah, that's the other thing, like, characters will fight in different ways and act in different ways depending on the context of the fight. So it's like, that's another reason why we just don't like blanket will character blank meet blank, because it's like, oh, defeat blank, it's like, it fucking depends. Like, even if we ignore like the very basic fact of it's fiction, you can just decide who wins. That's how storytelling works. Like, if we're gonna make it like, okay, yeah, but what about making the storytelling believable and good? Yeah, well, in that case, it comes down to the context of the story. Like, fucking big honker. Sorry, killer honker. So this is supposed to be a T-Rex, right? Like it is so not. Like it is so not a T-Rex, but like it's a T-Rex, right? Like it has the classic Jurassic Park brown stripes and everything. Like it's this motherfucker. Which, if you missed this on the last one, look what we can do. It sounds more like he's exploding, or she's exploding, rather. But yeah, this is an official Jurassic World Rexy toy. It is mostly in good condition. Sadly, she's a little broken on the neck here. Like, we think the neck is supposed to be like vibrate when she roars, and it doesn't, probably because of the damage. Because it's soft texture. And we can't imagine there being any other reason, except maybe it's to cover up some, like, mechanics, but yeah, we don't know. Not mechanics. Mechanisms. Oh, sorry, her legs are bad. There we go. Alright, unpause. Okay, let's switch to poison arrows. Oh. I wanna see if... Okay, they do deal more damage. They do deal more damage. They're literally just like dealing more damage arrows. We thought they would like do a damage over time thing or something because they were poisoned. Oh fuck. Well, now we know how to deal with this. To be clear, we love the design of this T-Rex, by the way. Like, it's very cute. It's just that, like, the paleo nerdness is like, okay. It kind of sucks that the way they're conveying it's a T-Rex is just by invoking, like, some Jurassic Park coloring, patterning, you know? You're not to question the skills of these monkey men, but like, she doesn't seem that dangerous if you don't decide to fight her. Like, we could just run away. She seems to mostly be wandering about, kind of aimlessly. Oh, fuck off! Oh, okay, you know what? Kill us. Kill us. The aiming sucks. If you start to aim, you can't put your bow away. So you have to spend the arrow, even if it's gonna miss. And you can't move while aiming. Yeah, it's bad. This game has charm. We certainly don't hate it. But it is it's a game that makes you really ask, like, why did you decide to do it like this way? Right down to, like, why is this a Turok game? Like, because it's the thing we said earlier, right? Like, if we were to make a Turok game, we would make it like a Zelda game. But also at the same time, why would we do that if we could just make an original game that has the same principles, you know? Because if it's specifically to appeal to Turok comic fans, this is not gonna really do that. Like, it's too cutesy and like made for young children. And if it's to appeal to like the Turok game fans, it's too cutesy and made for children. The Turok games are notoriously hyper gory. Forgot to equip the poison berries again. Yeah, this is kind of a strange game. We really do wonder, like, what Universal was thinking, given the license to them. And we wonder, like, was it the first choice? Like, when Pillow Pig Games pitched their concept to Universal, like, was it always a Turok idea, or was it, like, something else? Were they looking for, like... Maybe they were pitching an original idea, and then Universal was like, hey, we have the Turok IP. You want to use that? That could be it. That's not impossible. Again, we would love to talk to the devs. We would love to find out the thought process behind a lot of these things. Not from like a judgmental point of view either. Just from like a we're curious about how a game like this happens, because people don't even know this game exists. Like, this game is super niche. Even among the Turok fan base, people don't know about this game, which is like really funny. Like so many people think there has been a Turok game since 2008. We've seen so many people talk about Turok Origins as their first Turok game since 2008, and it's like, no, the last one came out 7 years ago. Like, it's not even 10 years old. Like, you can't buy it anymore. The license expired, but like, actually, we're not even sure that the last part is true, because like, thinking about it, Universal published this game. I think Universal still has the Turok license, so it might just be that they took it down because they didn't want it up when Turok Origins was coming out. Let's actually check that. Let's check that. Does Turok Origins. It's published by Saber and Universal. Yeah, Universal still has Turok IP. So I guess it's just that they kind of like didn't want this game out for some reason. Maybe it might also be like there was an actual timed publishing agreement or something. But yeah, if you want to buy this game now, you can't. It is not lost media, obviously, since we're playing it, but it's one of those, like, yeah, it was only released digitally. It was released for a limited time because of licensing, and not many people bought it. We don't know if it was like on GOG, maybe, so maybe there is a DRM free version somewhere. We should look into that. Oh fuck, we missed with the last arrow. We should do more damage outside of the stun moments. Fuck off. The bosses are really good at like fucking juggling you. Well, we can't use Twitter because we are suspended on Twitter. We can't send anything on there. Do they have a Blue Sky? Yeah, maybe we should add them on Instagram or something. How would that be, like a Turok Tuesday where we interview a Turok developer? That would be pretty cool, right? Never done that before. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying it would be cool. Oh. Because there's always the risk that they won't be able to talk about anything interesting because of NDAs and such. This game is not being actively promoted right now, so like, Universal might not even want them talking about it for all we know. As sad as that is. Wow. The combat is not good. We know one of the first things we said was that the combat was surprisingly good. Instead of fighting the small dinosaurs, because when you can like actually use your chained attacks, it's pretty good. But like dodging in this game is really bad, and all the bosses rely on dodging. Is it the worst thing we played? No, of course not. But like, we're thinking about something like Dinotopia, the Sunstone Odyssey, which like, we pointed this out last year, but like, that game, one of the best games we played on Jurassic June, is lower rated on Metacritic than fucking Sonic 06. People really consider that game absolutely trash for some reason. And we think that game has like one of the most like simple but fun combat systems you've ever had in a game. Like, yes, it's one of those things where like it's clearly made for children to like pick up and enjoy, like this game. So like it's super simple, but it feels tight. It feels responsive. You get full movement. This game doesn't do that. You're locked to 8 directions. It's very odd the way you have to like preface your aimings and your dodging with a button that will also move you, resulting in a lot of like not planned movements. It's very easy to miss with like something as limited as like your resources, like the poison arrows here. The boss can't really be predicted how it's gonna move. Like it just kind of like jumps randomly. Like look at those jumps. How are we supposed to know it was gonna jump like that? Now you have to compete a different way. Compete a different way again. There's no pattern to learn here. It's just kind of like hoping for a good one until it gets tired and then gets some hits in. It's bad. The boss fights are bad. The boss fights are they don't take into account the simplicity of its own system. Sadly. Now, would it have been better if we had done more side quests and gotten more like items maybe? Maybe. But we accidentally walked the right way 2 levels in a row and didn't get to see any optional content. The game didn't warn us about it. So like, what are we gonna do? The game, it's not an open world game, we can't just go back, you know? And again, we still don't understand why this game is mouse and keyboard only. That is so confusing. Or maybe it like supports specific controllers, and maybe the DualSense isn't one of them. The DualSense did come out after this game came out, so like it's possible. But normally Steam will translate that. Oh, that was close. Fuck. Is it? Oh. Yeah, take that, killer honker. Take and eat! Eat! Thanks for saving me. Let us get out of this jungle. Can you not speak contractions, Andar? Are you like Data from TNG? When they remember that he can't speak contractions, like, once every season? Look, Turok, there's some healing plants up there. What sort of creatures live in these caves? What caves? It's a good place to set up camp and rest. Turok, you say that every time we go anywhere. It's good practice, Andar. Where is Andar? I should go look for him. I have a bad feeling about this. Well, he's not with the berries. Can't go back this way. Okay. Oh, hello. If you bring me lizard skin, I will make it something. Yeah, we're sorry about the bear skin. We've got to give you on level 1. We really wanted to. We just didn't realize the game was gonna like transition us to the next level without asking. God, that was probably like some cool like armor or something, right? Oh well. Why can't we jump up here? Oh well. Still waiting on that lizard again. Yeah. We'll get to it. Who are you, by the way? You want to introduce yourself? Tonight, Moon Big. We got offering for Moon Lizard. Talking lizards, they must have taken Andor. Another offering. Hey Turok, is the moon big? Little cross YouTuber reference there. Holy shit, these lizard men know how to throw down. Yeah, a little reference to the Hermitcraft YouTubers Green and Mumbo Jumbo. Their classic "Is the moon big?" bit. Probably like arrow these lizards instead of going into close combat. They seem very quick on their feet. Again, we do like these versus screens. They're cool. Oh fuck. Like, here we are. Like, we don't want to waste this arrow. So what do we do? Is there anything we can do? Okay, we can. No. Okay. If we dodge and then okay, we can dodge and not use the arrow. Okay. Is this the right way to go? It looks like it might be. Can we take this lizard again? Does this count? Oh, fuck. Hi, do we have a lizard skin for you? Nope. We genuinely think that she gives you like health upgrades, like armor upgrades. And we missed out by not having the bear in level 1. We're almost tempted to like go back. If this turns out to be a two-parter, which maybe it will, maybe we will like replay the game off stream to get the armor, or maybe we'll do it on stream. Who knows? This game isn't very long. We know that because the very few playthroughs we've seen on YouTube are like very short. Obviously they're like edited to not have depths in, but even then it's like 1.5 hour kind of like playthroughs, you know. So we're thinking this might not be a two-parter, but it depends because we only have until around little before 4, and then we have to like go do things. Still, that's slightly under 2 hours, so who knows? Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe we will beat the game in one sitting. We were kind of hoping to, because we do have other Turok Tuesday plans next Tuesday. We don't want to spoil them, of course. You'll know when we announce it. But yeah, there are Turok Tuesday plans in plan for every week this year. The only way we might change one of those is if, as we said, we can get a hold of Pill Pig Games and talk to them about this game. That would be kind of fun. We would give up our plans for that. Okay. With these flintstones, I can make fire to light my arrows. Oh, that's cool. Now we can do fire arrows. Yay! Okay, that's cool. Help! Oh no. Hurry, Turok! I'm about to be eaten! Yeah, about that. Oh, moon lizard. This is probably the lizard we need for, the lady then. Okay, fine. Why is it like making like click 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 sounds as we're walking around on the ground? Interesting. If that's where the moon lizard is, then what's down here? Now we're just imagining a 3D Zelda style Turok game with Andar that actually is co-op. Co-op Zelda would be cool, right? Is there a game like that? Has there been a co-op Zelda game? Like, not officially there hasn't, of course, but like a game that plays like a classic Zelda game, but it's co-op. That feels like it should be a thing. God, we're so bad at fighting these lizard men. 4 swords. 4 swords is specifically not like classic Zelda though. Like we get what you're saying because it's literally a Zelda game, but the setup of 4 swords is not like a Zelda game. The setup of 4 swords is more like a beat 'em up in the Zelda world. Great game, but it's not quite what we meant. We're thinking like the same kind of like dungeon structure, like finding your like items and similar combat system and everything. Like we would love to see that. I suppose the issue with all co-op games like that is that they become hard to like balance for single player, which means that you have to force people to play multiplayer, and then people complain that you have to force them into playing multiplayer. I mean, we've seen people complain about the upcoming what's it called? That Nintendo game with the like the blue alien guy and the lady. It's like a 2-player co-op game, local co-op. It very much looks like... Okay, so these respawn every time. Okay. That's annoying. Okay, maybe we do need to do the lizard first. If we're gonna get like an armor from that, maybe. Triforce Zeros then? Maybe. We haven't played that one. But then again, that's another top-down one, right? Which, like, we actually said classic Zelda, but we were thinking more classic in, like, the dungeon structure, like, the gameplay loop, more so than, like, the top-down aspect. But yeah, Triforce Heroes might be it. We should play that at some point. We should, like, convince Oni to play that with us. Because Oni needs another Zelda marathon, clearly. Okay, we're gonna fight this moon lizard now. Four Swords would be fun as well, especially 4 Swords Adventures. That game is pretty cool. The Secret of Mana count. Ooh, you know, not really, but you have a point. Secret of Mana and hold on. Why do we put a big Jurassic Park 3 frame in front of our games? So these are the remakes, not the originals, but it applies to the originals. And actually this remake as well. But yeah, Secret of Mana and Trials of Mana, the original Trials of Mana, not the remake, are both co-op games. Although we would say that they are also, you know, top-down style games. Like, they don't really have the cell structure, but like in terms of like the gameplay, the combat and such, yeah, that is kind of what we're looking for. Like the 3D remake of Trials of Mana did not have co-op, sadly. If this had co-op, that would be the closest thing to what we're looking for. By the way, this remake, Trials of Mana, Seiken Densetsu 3, Trials of Mana, fucking excellent remake. Secret of Mana remake, also really good. Here's the sad part. This is Seiken Densetsu 2 and 3. They did make a remake. They've made multiple remakes of the first one. But the only way to have the first one in like a physical copy is to get the PS Vita version. Because it was exclusively released on PS Vita and mobile phones. Port these games, Square. We want to have Adventures of Mana as well. You made 3 3D remakes. Why did you only port 2 to consoles people play games on? Alright. Oh fuck, this motherfucker is faster than we thought! Oh, is it blind? It's blind, it finds out where you are by the plates on the ground. That's a cool little touch. Oh fuck, Lizard Man, really? Do you want to turn on sticky keys? Sticky keys that you use Shift, Control, Alt, or Windows lowest key by pressing one key at a time. No! And this is why you don't force someone to play a game like this with a keyboard. We have to constantly tap Shift to fucking dodge. Let's go to the store page for this game. We know the game is no longer on stores, but it still has a store. It's not only being sold, but it does have a store page still. It says partial controller support for Xbox controller. What does that mean? Like, we can walk up and down. Specifically up and down. We press left, Turok goes down. Press right, Turok goes up. We can pause the game. We can dodge. We can attack. We can jump. We can fire an arrow. We can swap things. Yeah, it really feels like it really is partial support. Like, hold on. Okay, right stick up goes left. Right stick down goes down. D-pad right goes up. D-pad left goes down. So, if we were to like, this is unplayable. We do have an Xbox controller though. Hold on. We have an Xbox 360 controller. Maybe this will work. Let's unplug the DualSense. Okay, the Xbox controller is in. Controller connected, PS4 controller. Okay, that's wrong on many levels. Okay, let's reset the game just in case it needs that to like find what we're doing. We no longer have a mouse cursor. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Controller. This is not a PS4 controller. This is not a PS4 controller. Why does it think it's a PS4 controller? Hello? Set up USB game controllers. No, not the game bar. Controller Xbox 360 for Windows. Yeah, that's the one. Why does Steam think it's a PS4 controller? It's not. It's both the generation and the do we have DS4 for Windows activated? Do we even have that on this computer? No, we don't. Xbox 360 controller. Yeah, no, it clearly knows it's an Xbox 360 controller because we can. It shows the Xbox 360 layout when we open up to calibrate. Yeah. Does the rumble work? Yeah, everything works. Okay, well, let's try again then. Copyright Penguin. It's Penguin House? Oh. Maybe that's where the license system. Maybe Universal doesn't have like a complete license. Let's see. Okay, we can use the menu now. We can click on the menu now. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah, this is working. Alright. Okay, it's gonna take a little bit getting used to. We have new controls, but wait, hold on. Yeah, we're not stuck to 8 directions anymore. We can do like slightly different angle movement. Can we also dodge in different angles? Yes, yes we can. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's try this now. Controls aren't perfect, but this is already so much better. I just saw someone ask how to implement fully customizable mechs into D&D 5e, and I want to stick a fork into that now. We agree. It is frustrating how people force these things into D&D 5e, but to be fair, we can see a reason for that in this specific case. Because we can see a thing where like you've been playing 5e with established characters in an ongoing story, and then it's like, oh, my players want mechs. My players want this in this story. How do I make this work? We can understand that. Because like that makes more sense than, hi, how can I build a whole new mechs setting and universe in D&D 5e? At that point you should just be like, don't. Pick up another system. But if it's about adding it into an ongoing thing they're doing, then we understand it. We have complete sympathy for that. That's like understandable. Doesn't make a sci-fi edge horror campaign. God fucking damn. Yeah, okay, yeah. In Mario 64, there's a Luigi. Oh. Why do you need that? He is kind to me. Kindness, Luigi is very kind to us. Could be. If so, we feel a little tricked because we thought it was the Moon Lizard. Yeah, no, that's not the lizard skin apparently. Kindness. Kindness Luigi. Sorry, we have Kindness Luigi on our brain. If you haven't heard Kindness Luigi, look up Kindness Luigi. We have it on our brain because, well, we've been listening to it. But also because Penny Parker did a cover on it in one of her pre-streams for the Wind Waker. And there's a short we found where someone speedran Mario 64 as Kindness Luigi, which meant to take into account that there's some things that Luigi wouldn't do because he's kind. Anyway, as someone who has been playing as Pink Luigi in Smash Brothers since Smash Brothers, well, since the start, really, we can Kindness Luigi hard. Was Pink Luigi in Mario in Smash Bros. 1? We know he was in Smash Bros. Melee. We never remember the skin since 64. Oh, this is another way to the lizard. Okay, well, now we cleared both ways. The design of the Moon Lizard is really cool, we like it. Oh, it's so fucking fast. We have no arrows left. Okay, we're gonna have to die, Andar, because, like, we didn't anticipate going into the boss fight just now. We wonder if there's some way, like, there's gotta be a way to get to these healing things, right? Because that's obviously healing items. Maybe we need the lizard skin for that? Or that would work? Because we can't jump up here. Still waiting on the lizard skin? Yeah, we know. I wonder if she's like an established character from the comics. We haven't named her yet, so we're not sure. Yeah, if this game ends up taking more than one stream, we might invoke some Turok Thursdays as well, just to like make sure that our plans for the month works. We've mentioned this before, but like we're going to Poland in June, so there's already a bunch of days in June that we're gonna be losing because we won't be home, you know. So we might invoke some Turok Thursdays as well. We'll see. Oops. Oh, fuck. The damage is serious with all these bosses. Oh! Yes! Yeah, playing on controller helps a lot. Thanks! I cannot leave this place fast enough. No, we're not leaving! We're not leaving! We're not leaving! We're not leaving! We need to go to the lady! We need to go to the lady! What are you doing? What are you doing? The set of camp here. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll rest here where you find the way out of this cave. Yeah, no, we're going back. Fuck off. Turok, Turok and Andar, Turok, Turok and Andar, Turok, Turok and Andar, Turok, Turok and Andar. Hello. Still waiting on this. What? How do we not have it? Wait, hold on. Action Y. Yeah. Wait. How do we not have the lizard skin? In what world do we not have the lizard skin? We just killed the moon lizard. And we found the bones of the other lizard. What? Hold on, we gotta see if the bones respawned. We still don't know what was the deal with the bones. Fuck off. Oh. Maybe we didn't save that progress. Maybe this checkpoint we got or something was specifically for No, it's not here. Or maybe the checkpoint was took for the boss is what we're gonna say, but like In Escape from Lost Valley, Turok helps Andar. They walk very far. Fight honkers and ape men. Fight honkers and monkey men. I don't know. I'm not good at thinking up lyrics on the fly. Oh, hello. So the actual lizard, that was not it, but okay, sure. This must be the lizard skin. I should bring this to the armor maker. Oh yeah, it is an armor maker. Okay, cool. You know what? Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter would also be a cool model for a Turok game. You know? Like, we're saying this like if they don't want to make classic sci-fi, quote-unquote boomer shooter style Turok games, which is like, to our impression, that's not what the current people want to make. It's like, in the past 20 years, we've had this game and Turok 2008, neither of which try to be that. Make it like Monster Hunter. You don't want to make like Zelda, and make like Monster Hunter. That'd be pretty cool. You got the lizard skin. Yes. This will make you move faster. You cannot hold bow. Oh. Okay. Can we jump higher? No. Wait. Why do we want this? We can't take it off. Oh, okay. Well, is this like for stealth, maybe? Like, can we like, we will not be attacked by the lizard men now? This game is strange. Oh, wrong way. We basically just got the bunny hood. Andar. Can't rest when you're not dead, apparently. Oh God! Many armed killer. It's cartoony enough to where we don't think it's gonna be a problem, but it's also like it jumps. It jumps, which means it drops down, which that is like one of our biggest like phobias with spiders, is the way they like will drop down and jump. Oh, we don't like this. We don't like this at all. Is this always spiders in Turok games? Why do we keep doing this to ourselves? Actually, no, now that I think about it, Turok 08, they do have bugs, but I don't think they actually had spiders. Another victory for Turok 08, the most underrated Turok game. We used to say that Turok 3 was the most underrated Turok game, but it has been reassessed since the HD remaster. Good for the game, by the way, it should be. It's arguably the best one. But yeah, 08, not a bad game. Bad boss fights, much like this game actually, but a good game. It's basically like, what if Aliens was about dinosaurs, which like we can respect that. It's a little sad that like there's a lot of cool concept in that game that ended up like on the cutting room floor because of like last minute changes basically to like get the game out on time because they were running out of money. But even so, it's a cool game. Turok did have scorpions, yes. And this is gonna sound strange. It's song with arachnophobia. We don't mind scorpions. We know they're arachnids, but they don't trigger our. They generally do not trigger our arachnophobia. Can't really say why. We don't really know, but they don't. This spider is actually a little bit cute. I gotta be honest. We almost understand people who are not afraid of spiders when we see this one. They did a good job at making it look cute. How are we supposed to fight this without bow and arrow? Can we like take off this armor somehow? If we go to the armor maker, can we like get our regular appearance back? Because we don't want this. This is not helpful. Why would we need this? We don't understand this game. This game is strange. Also, how do we get to the healing berries? And why can't we use camps when we're not, like... This is so clearly a different part of the level. We have to like go in and get out through that entrance. So like, how the fuck did we get there? Yeah, no, we literally cannot take off the lizard armor. This game is so strange. Sorry if I aren't afraid of mites either. Yeah, that's fair. It just looks like, take someone with like What the fuck is a fear of dogs called? Is it canine phobia? Hold on. Fear of dogs. Cynophobia. Like they wouldn't be like, yeah, but like, obviously there are exceptions, but most of them wouldn't be like, yeah, but I don't like. I'm only afraid of poodles though. Like you get what we're saying? Like, oh yeah, but we're only afraid of huskies. Like that's generally not how that goes. But arachnophobia is actually quite common to be like, yeah, I have arachnophobia, but only for spiders. It's like it's more like a spider specific thing. Which you feel like it's also different from like entomophobia. Because entomophobia is the fear of insects, and we feel like we have a bit of that as well. That tends, in our opinion, to be more like wide across all six-legged bugs, you know? At least it is for us, but maybe we're the exception there. Who knows? Now, our entomophobia is not nearly as bad as our arachnophobia, but if there's a bug on us, you will notice it. It doesn't trigger in video games the way arachnophobia does, but at least not commonly, but yeah. So this lizard thing is meant to make us faster, we still can't roll out of this fucking webbing. Can we jump out of it, maybe? Most people are afraid of dogs, and instead afraid of foxes either. Oh, is that covered under cynophobia? You didn't know. Guess that makes sense, actually. Three jumps now, right? Yeah. I'll get one hit then. That's okay. Still 3 jumps. Yes. 4 jumps now, maybe? Yes. Okay. This boss at least has a easy to understand pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably 5 now. Needs to be 2 hits between every upgrade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Two, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. There we go. Looks like this could be our way out of this cave. What? So we didn't get our fucking healing berries? What could we possibly have missed? Why are we climbing this mountain? Who knows, Andar? Up there we can see further than from any point in the valley. Maybe we will see a way out of Lost Valley. We do wish this game had save files, like separate save files. Set up camp to rest so we could like boot up the first level again and see if like getting the bear skin or something would have like allowed us to like jump higher or something. This is our hunting area. So we will have to fight to get through. We miss our bow and arrow. At least Anders is gonna help us now. Anders just shot us. Okay, but there's no friendly fire at least. We don't take damage when Andor shoots us, so you know what? It's okay. What if this friendly fire on the higher difficulty? We just gotta remind this is the easiest difficulty again. This game's it's gotta be brutal on the 3rd difficulty. Wonder how fast people speedrun this game. If people do speedrun this game. Fuck off. The bow and arrow, the boomerang will like hit you really easily, which is difficult to deal with when you don't have the bow and arrow. Andar, please stop shooting us. Even if it doesn't hurt, it's like not good because it just stuns us for a moment. We are liking this game, by the way. Like, we're complaining a lot about little tiny things here and there, but we are actually enjoying this game quite a bit. Go up mountain. Okay. The hairy ones will get you. Oh, okay. Hairy ones, huh? What could the hairy ones be? Look! Tracks! Turok, are you sure about this? We will let fear keep us from possibly seeing a way out of Lost Valley? Will we let fear keep us blah 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 blah? You know what I said. Footsteps. Let's see. Snow gets deeper here and something is throwing snowballs. Oh no. It's the boss from Snow Peak. You go ahead. I will look for another way up. Wait, no. Snow Peak is Twilight Princess. We were thinking of was Snow Peak also Final Fantasy 14? No. What's the snow dungeon? Snow Cloak dungeon. Like it's like the cabbages of Death Mountain except snow. Yeah. Can we like jump up here? No. What are we supposed to do then? Was this game supposed to teach us how to climb at some point and never did? We're so confused. I feel like the game is trolling us with like a copy protection thing or something. We can't jump up ledges, but the game clearly expects us to. Yeah, there is some marking on the ground there. Maybe that's it. Maybe we can only jump up there. That's clearly the path that... No, that's the path the snowballs are rolling. Oh, you mean that maybe we can climb on the little snowballs in the wall? Maybe. But getting there is... No, we can't. Are you joking? There's a climb ledge button that the game has never taught us about. Which means... all the times we tried to climb up ledges earlier in the game by jumping, we could have done that. We could have gotten to the healing herbs. It's action. The button that hasn't done anything in the game so far. Again, we are liking this game, but holy shit, the game pisses us off as well. In fact, we're gonna test something. We're gonna, let's see, go to Steam. Browse local files. Can we find the save files for this game, maybe? Maybe they're in like a different place. Because we want to test something real quick. We don't want to lose our progress. So let's find where the save files are. Probably in app data. The Pillow Pig Games. Turok save. Found it. Yeah, we're gonna just make a quick backup folder where we put these things. Okay, now we have quickly just done that. Let's do a normal start of the game again. Oh, do we have to go through this now? We want to see what the bear skin does. Can we ignore this? No, we can't. We have to go through the tutorial. Okay. This tutorial is so awkward. Okay, so we never got to go up here, right? Right, if we fought this caveman and we just kept walking. Let's see. We can't break this from here. This is a Dark Souls style shortcut. We have to like break it from there to drop back down. That's definitive. So what we're gonna do, by the way, is we're gonna play up Three Horned Honker and then see if we can find the other path this time and see just to see what the bear skin does, basically. Oh, so we walked down here because we thought we were supposed to follow the bear skin tracks. We thought this was like the intended path. Here's the tutorial to climb. It's missable. The climbing tutorial is missable. That is amazing. These bones must be like collectibles or something. Yeah, and now we can climb. There's even a climb prompt here. Go on and get that fur. This bear is bigger than any bear I've ever seen. This is clearly meant to be the first like boss tutorial then as well. Yeah, it takes way longer between its attacks than the other bosses. By the way, this game feels like it would have been perfect on the Switch, by the way. Why is this a PC exclusive? That's the other thing, like this game makes no sense. Or maybe they were hoping to like port it to consoles later or something, but the game didn't sell. You can maybe see that being the case. But like, this really feels like the kind of game that should have launched on Switch. This should have been like a Nintendo Direct or something. Then again, that would have hit it even harder with the "this isn't Turok" responses, so who knows. Sure, the developers might not have a dev kit, but like, surely Universal can provide that. They're fucking Universal. It'll give you a little more protection, but will slow you down. Yep, there we go. It would have given us armor. We knew it. We fucking knew it. Well, we are gonna do backup bear as that version of the save files. Okay. A strange game. Why is the mouse cursor visible in this game? Okay, let's go. So the armors are optional, but like will provide you with certain benefits, but they won't tell you the benefits ahead of time, and you can't take them off, which is another one of these like this game is strange moments. These snowballs are really annoying too. Like, maybe you could shoot them if you had a bow and arrow or something, but like, when's the right time to go through here? Like maybe, no, can't be it either. Okay, after that one. Okay. So now. Okay. Oh yeah, no, this game was probably worked on by like 8 people or something. And the rest is gonna be licensing credits. That's what we're thinking. No, we're thinking like probably like 2 or 3 programmers, probably one person that did like the concept art and maybe even like the actual sprite work. We imagine that the backgrounds might have had someone else working on it, because they don't really always match in the style. That might be deliberate though. It might be to make them stand out. And it's probably like a composer. So we're thinking like 8. But like that's the maximum we're thinking. What took you so long? Shut the hell up. That'll be one of those creatures the Boomerang Man spoke of. We just gave Andar the ladies, the armor makers voice now. Whatever. Unimportant. Originally it was more like this. Turok, we need to go here. Do we have to climb up all the way? Oh, wait, what? Oh. That was kind of them. If we ever write a guide for this game, which is unlikely, but if we ever do it, we're gonna write, do not get the Lizardman outfit. Your bow and arrow is too good for that. Only get it if you're doing 100% completion run. Snow, the snow makes you move so slow to even like being faster barely matters. The difference is like so minor anyway. Is that it? Guess so. Pteranodons! What? This encounter wasn't completed? Wait, does that mean it's skippable? Huh. What do you know? Bye, Andar. Wow, I really wish we had a fucking bow and arrow now, that's for sure. How the hell are you supposed to do this? How the fuck are you supposed to do that without a bow and arrow? Do you get something with defeating all the... what were these called? Snowmen? Let's find out. Gotta find where all of them are. Annoyingly. It would be so bad if it didn't take forever to walk in the snow, and jump in the snow, and roll in the snow. All of it is slowed down. I don't even know why jumping is, because like, we're in the air. The spider webs didn't slow us down in the air. The snow does. You thought the spider was gonna be like tutorial for the snow because of the slowdown, but nope. Guess not. Okay, so where's the last snowman? Since apparently this encounter is not done. Was it here? There they are, yeah. Okay. Is that it? Here's some bones. Turok, Turok and Andar, Turok, Turok and Andar. That has to be it. We're not seeing any more snowmen, so we got nothing from that. Are they at least gonna be gone now if we come back? Because that was the annoying part earlier. Like, normally when there's like a proper full battle like this and you defeat them, they stay dead, you know? But like, guess we missed one of them first time. Will Andor come with us now? Maybe Andor can shoot the Pteranodons. No, so Andor does not shoot them, and there's like no iframes on the dodge roll. Good. We're just gonna have to rush through and get lucky. And the snowmen respawn. Okay, great. Great. So there's literally no point in fighting them. They're just gonna take off 3 bars of your health per punch. Oh, well, that's a death. Take it. Jesus fucking Christ, this level sucks. This level feels like Turok evolution bullshit. Where everything will just kill you instantly everywhere. Is the exposure really this high on our camera? Is it because it's daytime? Gotta like get a better webcam or something that can like properly handle these things. Oh no! Auto exposure is back on. The thing we turn off every fucking stream. Imagine if your settings remained saved. Jesus fucking Christ. Climb! God fucking damn it! This game is struggling to survive on its charm. As of this level, it is really struggling to survive on its charm. We don't know how many levels this game is. We don't think it's many. We mentioned earlier that all the YouTube playthroughs are very short. Although they do cut out the deaths, so obviously that changes a lot. Whatever, just die again. Who cares? Oh yeah, I forgot the game pauses when you tab out. Well, there's either 5 or 6 chapters. So this, oh yeah, okay, 6 levels. Yeah, so this is the second to last one. Sure feels like it. Well, we can go for like another 40 minutes maybe, and then we have to actually leave. If we beat it before then, we beat it. Otherwise, we're gonna have to do a second part. And if we're doing a second part, then we're definitely gonna do okay, now we know how the game works. Let's start from the start and get all the upgrades, kind of thing. if the game unlocks a level select, we might try and get all the upgrades through that as well, but we doubt that. The fact that they put like the slow down snow on the part with the fucking pteranodons you have to dodge, it's like, why would you do this? Why would you fucking design any level in any game like this? Like, how are you supposed to fucking dodge this? We can't take off the fucking... Yeah, there's no way to take off your fucking useless lizard costume. So we're stuck at not being able to use our fucking bow and arrow, the only thing that would be useful against these fucking pteranodons. This game is actively punishing you for collecting upgrades. It's astonishing, in a way. We've never seen that in a game before. I have to admit that. And yeah, we took a hit, so we might as well die. It's not worth it going up there if we're gonna take one hit. Like, can we like swipe at the pteranodons like when they're flying towards us? Will they let like dodge them away? Because most of the time, if something charges towards us like that in the game so far, it doesn't stop their movement and attack if you swipe at them. You just both take the hit. So like, we can't imagine that's useful, but I guess we'll try it if we get there. And why does this encounter respawn? None of the other encounters that are they're like pop-up encounters, but like, oh, Turok versus these guys have respawned. They've all been like, defeat them and you're done. Why is this one different? Why is this game inconsistent all of a sudden? Ah, this is weird bringing out the Turok evolution energy in us. Like... It's like, yes, we're bad at this game. We know that. We're bad at a lot of games. We're not very good at games with like quick reflex stuff. Like we never have been, we never will be. It's fine. But this is on normal difficulty in a fucking kids game. And the game is punishing you for picking up upgrades and changing the rules of how encounters work all of a sudden in the middle of the game without telling you. Like, what's the thought process there? Like, we don't care how bad we are at a game. That should not be the problem. We're really trying not to like have it rile us up too much, because we don't like being angry when we stream. We don't think it makes for good content. We know some people disagree, but like, we don't feel good being angry at a game. We don't feel good shouting. It's frustrating and not fun. I think it makes for just a bad experience for everyone. Fuck off! But god damn, this game is pissing us off right now. And the fact it's showing our flint and berry counter that we can't use! What? Why? Why show that? Why tell us we have these items we can't use? Why couldn't they just have a very basic, you can take off your armor at camp mechanic to get your fucking bow and arrow back? Because we don't even question the like the lack of logic on like, oh, if you wear these clothes you can't use a bow and arrow. That makes no sense, but who cares? It's a video game. Like, but if you're gonna have a fucking upgrade that removes your other upgrades, allow us to take it fucking off! Or at least warn us ahead of time about it. Don't just say, hey, here's how you unlock this upgrade, and then be like, oh yeah, by the way, the upgrade sucks. It actively punishes you. Good luck. Okay, did we kill all of them now? Did we miss another one? Can Andor say something to like clue us in if we've done good? Don't see any more like little like piles of snow for them to pop out of, but who knows? We're gonna try swiping at the Pteranodons now and see if that helps. Maybe they only attack in specific spots? Maybe they don't. Game sucks. This game is charming up to a point, and as of level 5, the game just sucks. Let's guess, the snowmen are back. Yep. So there's literally no point in fighting these snowmen. They will only like take your health off. It almost feels like it's been programmed wrong. Like it's supposed to trigger a checkpoint that you defeated them afterwards, but it doesn't. Because nothing else in the game acts like this. Very strange. Jesus fucking Christ. Remember Jurassic Park 3 Island Attack? The Pteranodon level in that? How we had to like save state our way through it because we just couldn't beat it no matter how many times we tried? That's what that feels like. That is what that moment feels like. Like, are we missing something? Is there like a secret upgrade on this level that we haven't found? That's gonna make it easier? Like, it really feels like we're missing something. The snowballs here stopped. Maybe we can explore something here now. But no, there's nothing here. And you can't climb up here. So no, that was useless. Absolutely nothing. Great. So yeah, we're just gonna have to be lucky. We're just gonna have to rush and be lucky. That's the only option. If there is another option, we do not know it. And frankly, we don't care to find out because this level sucks. It's not fun. We're not having a good time. We're just gonna rush until we finish it. Maybe if we had more armor. Maybe if we could use our bow and arrow. They're not even attacking now. They're just mocking us. But no, the game took away our bow and arrow. I also took away our healing berries. Remember the healing berries? Okay, it didn't take away our healing berries, but it didn't give us the tutorial we were supposed to get to learn how to get to the fucking healing berries. God damn this game. We bet you the healing berries would have allowed us to, like, you know, heal after an encounter like this. Or after getting hit by a bunch of Pteranodons. Okay, are they flying like, can we like jump above them? Is that the trick? Sometimes, it seems. God damn it, we got so close, we think. Oh. This is the ship we're gonna put our, TTRPG players through tomorrow. They have just arrived at the aviary in the mountains. They're gonna be facing a bunch of pterosaurs there. That's gonna be fun. Those who don't know, we are. For those who don't know, we're running a Call of Cthulhu. We keep calling it a Call of Cthulhu campaign. That's not really fair. We've taken the Call of Cthulhu system and we've like taken out all of the Lovecraftian shit. So it's not really Call of Cthulhu. We just really liked the base system of Call of Cthulhu for what we were gonna do. So we used Call of Cthulhu modern day as a basis for a survivalist system. And we're using that to do a Jurassic Park inspired TTRPG adventure called Trespassers. Fuck off! That we're running every 2 weeks. And yeah, tomorrow is the next session, and they are in the aviary now. We think some of them are gonna die, but we'll see. Our players in Call of Cthulhu have a really good habit of not dying, even though they clearly are supposed to. And we are not the kind of game like DM that will or keeper, fucking cares, or keeper as it's called in Call of Cthulhu, who will just be like, no, you die now because I wanted you to. Like, I don't believe in that kind of approach to being a game master. But like, we did a regular Call of Cthulhu campaign with mostly the same people at the start of the year, in which like we threw everything at those players, and somehow only one of them died, and it was in the final session. Like it was very much planned for it to be like they went in with 6 people in their party. And our plan was like, yeah, there's probably gonna be like 3 tops alive at the end, if they're really lucky. Because like we have done some really mean shit with this. But no, they were really good. Okay, you can jump over. Still not sure what the timing on it is. The whistle clearly indicates something, but we must be getting close to the top. Set up camp? Let us set up camp here. Oh, thank fuck! Oh! Now we're doing Fall of the Ledge and Die. Great. Great for a game that's definitely a platformer. This game is definitely focused on being a platformer. What the fuck? Hello? Giant flying honker. Okay. Okay, so how do we attack this thing without... You're joking. It can knock you off the arena and you just die. And we can't shoot it. I have to watch the intro every time. God fucking damn it. Oh, it can knock you down when it's not on the ground as well. Oh, okay, okay, okay. They really just made the worst boss. That's good to know. How much health does it have? Hahaha, yeah. Okay, but we can't attack it when it's flying. Okay. Cool. Wait, what? We weren't even standing on the same fucking platform! What the hell is this? What are we supposed to do then? Are we even supposed to fight it? Are we supposed to run away? Is there anywhere we can go? Yes. No. There's an invisible fucking wall preventing us from leaving. We're not sure we want to talk to the devs anymore. Not sure we could be civil. That's a joke, by the way, we could. We harbor no ill will towards the actual developers of this game. We're just frustrated with this level. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. It takes so long to get started in the boss fight again because of the fucking jumping there and then the intro and then the fucking splash screen and... I don't believe in the phrase, oh, who playtested this? Or did nobody playtest this? Because the answer is always, a lot of people playtested this. Yes, people did playtest it. But you gotta wonder sometimes, did anyone fucking listen to the playtesters? Because how is this fun? How is this at all a giving experience? We're not even learning anything new by doing this. We're just like, oh, no. The 3D space of like when it hits you and when it doesn't is complete bullshit, by the way. Like, it's basically just one big column. Not even a column, it's like more like it actually works as like a top-down sprite thing. Wow, we're doing like no damage to this motherfucker. Okay. Which way is it coming from? Okay. Is it gonna perch down again? Okay. Nope. Oh, okay. Apparently that did not hit us. Okay. Oh no, that's gonna hit us. God fuck. So basically, any fucking hit it does is just insta death. Game design. Don't you love it when it's like that? You know, most of the games back in the day that were like known for being hard and had stuff like that, things where like one hit will kill you, would have you respawn. You would have like a multiple life system and you would respawn on the spot, like in Contra. Okay, sure, whatever. Who fucking cares at this point? Imagine if we could shoot an arrow at it. No, we have fire arrows. That feels like it would be fitting in a fucking snow dungeon, but no. Is it always the same position at the start? I think it is, so this should be safe, yeah. And then we jump over here. Okay, we can take a hit from there because we can run it. You can go into the wall. We fell off. Like, if you're gonna do this shit, why have it so Turok can fall off from your jump? Just have it so it's only from the boss. Like, how about you just take some damage and you respawn on the edge? You know, like a fucking Zelda game. Zelda's been doing that since, like, what was the first game with, like, actual holes? It was, like, Zelda Link to the Past, I think? Gotta stand close to the... Wait, there's a wall there! There's a fucking wall there! That's why we stood there! Okay, so it can push you... It can slide you off the walls too. It's not like a directional thing where like you can stand with your back safely against the wall. Good to know! Good to know! We're gonna try one more time just in case we were standing off. We're gonna stand... Here, I can't see the mouse cursor anymore, apparently. I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna attack. Nope! Nope, it slides you off. Holy shit. God, it's impossible to know where you can be hit. Because, like, this game is isometric, but, like, it's also acting on, like, a depth thing where, like, obviously, like, it's flying above the ground. So you can't just judge it on where it is. You have to judge it on, like, where it is, like, in relation to Turok's head. And it's, like, it's fucking awful. A well-made game would have, like, markers on the ground. Basic ass thing. There's a reason, like, Final Fantasy XIV always has, like, visible markers on the ground. Not just for, like, AoE attacks, but, like, for general things that, like, movement and things. They would have, like, textured circles and such into the floor patterns, so that you're able to figure out like where your character should be able to stand, because you don't have the depth perception of your actual character. You're looking at a flat screen. So like this level is horrible. Although it wouldn't be half as bad if we could just use our fucking bow and arrow. And just actually, like, it's better to do the small swipes. If we could use a bow and arrow, we could, like, you know, stood on one place safely. Yeah, if we could use a bow now, we could like stood in one spot safely firing them instead of having to jump back into the main platform to attack. We're not beating again tonight, by the way. Not a chance. Oh, today. Not a chance. Because we have to leave very soon. We're gonna try a few more times to beat this fucking horrible boss fight, but we honestly don't think we're gonna make it. Okay, now it's gonna fly low. But who fucking cares? Because like it's something you can jump away from that anyway. Like even if you learn the patterns, it doesn't matter because it's impossible to like properly scale where you're supposed to be. Flying high. Flying low. Do flying high again? Yes. Flying low again? Yes. Love how it's all trial and error too. Like you have to just like completely like die every time because of the instant kill thing. Low, and that's the like we think trial and error is actually a fine gameplay mechanic for learning things. It should not be the only way you learn how to fight something. You should have to die on every fucking face to figure out what to do. That's our opinion, at least. We can actually get 3 full charge hits in. Oh no, because okay, so the iframe for the boss starts before we get the 3rd hit in. So short attacks after the 2 big ones. Okay, 2 big ones and short ones. And then back. High flight. And here comes low flight. High flight. Here comes low flight. Oh. Okay. It's gonna be the same patterns again. High flight. Yeah, it's just faster now, okay. Low flight. High flight. Low flight. High flight again, probably. Yes, and low flight again, probably. Yes, okay. Got it. Okay. High flight. Low flight. Fuck! Yeah, so the speed up, once again, forces you into the trial and error thing again. Because you gotta learn the new speed for every phase. This boss sucks. This boss really fucking sucks. And we're so glad we're playing on a gamepad now. Imagine if we were doing this on a fucking keyboard and mouse. We moved too fast but hit the jump button too late. Why show this every time? It's so slow. To compare to Dark Souls again, like Dark Souls doesn't show the fucking boss intro every time you enter the fucking boss arena. It does it once. It's all you need. Same thing with a Zelda boss. You want the boss intro. The boss intro is great, but it's like you don't need it every single time on like a game with like a respawn checkpoint system like this. Oh. And low flight, high flight, low flight. That's half the health. High flight. Oh, we forgot to move! We forgot to move! Last chance. If we don't beat it now, we're gonna have to do a second part for this. Game is far too difficult for what it is. Yeah, originally we were going to actually do this stream at 10 instead of 12. We did it at 1, right? At 10 instead of 1, so we would have had more time. But, long story short, we sleep so badly right now that we needed more rest. We were, like, completely fucking broken, and could not get ready to stream for 10. So we moved it up to 1. Yeah, maybe if we had had more time, we could have done this in one sitting, but sadly we don't. It goes like that sometimes, you know? We should just go here immediately. It's useless. Whatever. Well, we tried. That's Turok Escape from Lost Valley. We're gonna be coming back to this. Maybe we'll do a Turok Thursday this week, or we'll pick it up next Tuesday. We're gonna look into it. It depends on how our schedule falls. But yeah, that's part 1 of Turok Escape from Lost Valley, the latest Turok game, until the next one, which is coming out later this year. Tonight is the PlayStation State of Play. Forget exactly when that is. I want to say it's like 11 p.m. We'll be doing a watch along as usual. But yeah, see you there, and see you on the next Jurassic June stream. Which what's the next one? Hold on, what is the next one? We don't remember right now. Well, it'll be announced at some point today. Take care. Love you all. A very special thank you to our wonderful supporters. You are Arachnopunk, Bean, Garden, Harahase, Hokase, Yule, Still Failure, M. Rosebloom, Shoma, Mrs. Lich, Rum Ray, Rain, The Coyote, Sagan Music, Shadow Winchester, and Yorocha. If you would like to support us, we have a Patreon, a Ko-fi, and a PayPal. Links are on screen and in the description. Any amount you give gets a name in the credits for at least a month, and it's very much appreciated because it is our only form of income. And we're struggling right now. So yeah. In particular, our meds costs are bad, and our phone bill costs are bad, and stuff like that. But yeah, take care. Love you all, and see ya for State of Play tonight, which might have some Turok in it, and it might have some Jurassic Park in it. Yeah. Have a good day.